Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
It's a beautiful Wednesday morning.
It is. Yes, it is.
It is.
Yeah,
And
you're going to feel a little bit of stickiness this morning.
Yeah,
Just
toasty.
a tad.
Yeah. Oh, well, hey, it's the Imperial Valley. We're used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can handle it.
Yes. Okay.
You don't have any choice anyway.
No. Oh, well. Anyway, coming up, we've got to look at world and California news headlines. We'll take a look at local news, including the fact that Imperial Valley is opening up for on-site retail and also opening up for houses of worship. So,
yes, sirree.
we are making progress slowly, but we're not there yet, are we?
We're not there yet, no.
Okay.
But we've put our foot and started going in the right direction.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
So we'll update some of that. Since there is an excessive heat warning in effect today, we should tell you that today is sunscreen day.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody's got to have their day.
How did we manage to grow up without sunscreen?
I don't know.
I don't know, and I know you were like me. You were outside all summer long, weren't you?
All summer long, yeah.
Yep. How well.
Barefooted for the most part.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, well. And let's see. Today is also Gray Day,
As in the color gray?
as in the color gray.
Okay.
It's Grape Popsicle Day. I love grape popsicles, but I always dribble them down my white shirt.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, you had a choice. You could dye your shirt the same color, and that would take care of that problem.
I think that's the way tie-dye got started. Somebody got a box of mixed popsicle flavors and dribbled them all down the front of their white T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, tie-dye.
Yes.
That's good.
You remember that, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I still have some.
Okay. Do you still have a lava lamp?
No, you can still buy lava lamps.
You can.
They cost about 4 times as much because of the novelty of them. But,
Well-
yeah, they're still around.
And some of the original ones are worth buku dollars.
Lots of money, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I hate it going in a store, and these are air quotes, antique store, and you see all the things that we grew up with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or we just go look in the mirror.
Well,
Say,
that too.
There's an antique.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll wake you up in a heartbeat, won't
Yeah.
it? Oh, well. Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready for birthday.
Okay, May 27th birthdays include actress Lee Meriwether, she is 85. Ramsey Lewis is 85. Actor Louis Gossett Jr. is 84. Actor Bruce Weitz, 77. And actor Richard Schiff is 65. Singer Susie Sue of Susie Sue and the Banshees, 63. Wasn't that your favorite group?
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Never heard
next.
of them.
Yeah, it was right there with the Spice Girls, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how?
Yes. Actress Perry Gilpin is 59. She was on Frasier. Actress Kathy Silvers on Happy Days, 59. She is Phil Silvers' little girl.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yeah. Comedian Adam Carolla, 56. Actor Todd Bridges, 50. He's made it this far. He's 55. He may be the only surviving member of Different Strokes. Actor Dondre Whitfield is 51. Actor Paul Bettany is 49. Actor Jack McBrayer, 47. Actor Ben Feldman, 40. Actor Darren Brooks, 36. Actor Chris Colfer, 30. Actor Ethan Damp is 26. And actress Desiree Ross is 21. We've got local birthdays coming up.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Ana Osuna, Fito Alanas, Mike Johnson, Ramona De La Rosa, Maricela Marie Cano, Gabe Lemus, Camila Martinez, Danielle McNish, Hector Munoz, Juan Anguiano, Ted Turner, Michael Midasinka, Ruben Reyes, Luis Panduro, Brianna Juarez, and Brianna Avina. Happy birthday! Well, Gabe made it another year. Remarkable. We're going to celebrate Gabe Lemus' birthday today, all day long.
And it really is his birthday today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes. Okay. So we will celebrate Gabe.
There's a lot to celebrate.
Yes, there is. Did you hear about this? A company has invented a grocery cart with a self-sanitizing handle. You know, if they can do that, how come they can't invent a grocery cart with wheels that all run in the same direction, huh?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Or they have those ones, and I understand why they have gone to that, because those darn things are really expensive. But the ones that the wheels lock up on them?
Yeah, when you cross the invisible line.
Invisible line, and sometimes the line's here, other times it's over here. And
yeah.
The only thing that's consistent is it's inconsistent.
Yes.
But I understand.
Such is life.
Yes, sirree.
Oh, well, we've got news if you're ready.
News coming up.
Okay.
Bad news, good news.
Yes.
We got it all.
And we've got World and California news headlines to begin with. Brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. I told you it was going to get hot. Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Update. Protests turned violent in Minneapolis over the death of a black man while he was handcuffed on the ground, a white police officer's knee against his throat. Police say he resisted arrest in a forgery case. Not everyone agrees. CBS's Jeff Pegues.
New surveillance video obtained by CBS News from a restaurant nearby shows officers calmly detaining him. Attorney Benjamin Crump is representing Floyd's family.
He was handcuffed long before they took him to that car. And you can see his demeanor from the security video. They did not have to use this excessive lethal force that killed George Floyd.
Floyd's fiancee, Courtney Ross.
He always felt like everybody got a chance here. You know, he would tell his friends, like, come up to Minnesota, man. You can do it here. Like, you can get a job and you can start fresh. And this is the place to do it.
CBS News Update. I'm Deborah.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning, and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. More modifications coming to the state's reopening guidelines. Governor Gavin Newsom giving an update Tuesday.
We were hoping to put out those guidelines as early as today. We want to extend them to later in the week, perhaps into the weekend, because we're working with both industry and labor, and they want to tighten up some aspects of their guidelines.
Newsom saying health officials at the local level will have the final say, but with modifications, barbershops are now allowed to reopen in most counties. 11 counties still failing to meet the state criteria for reopening. Retail businesses in Los Angeles reopening for in-person shopping. Houses of worship can reopen as well.
Houses of worship are also permitted under the new rules to reopen, but they must not exceed 25% capacity or 100 people, whichever is smaller.
Mayor Eric Garcetti saying personal care businesses like hair salons remain closed there for now, with restaurants still only offering takeout or delivery. Excessive heat warning in parts of the state today. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. If your air conditioner isn't working right, well, call Lock Air Conditioning today. Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
How much money would you like to save just by doing something you're already doing? 15 or 25%? How about 30%? Here in California, Allstate safe drivers can save 30% just by doing something they're already doing. Driving safe. That's right, 30% just by driving safe. Allstate can help lower your cost of driving. Safe drivers can save 30% or more. Visit Allstate.com or call a local agent for a quote today.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Okay, you know how it feels when you've saved enough for that long-awaited home edition? Now imagine an addition on that addition. Whoa. That's the feeling with Capital One, where a new savings account earns an interest rate 5 times the national average. That's right, 5 times, as represented by 5 times more singers. This is banking reimagined. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Rate comparison based on FDIC national rate. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday morning, Hump Day. Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia will update information on the new river and other items of interest to the valley. That'll take place at 8:30 a.m. Carroll, you're going to interview Eduardo, is that
We'll
correct?
be speaking with the Assemblyman and concern over the new river. Money from the EPA all went to San Diego, and they totally ignored the new river, and the Assemblyman will address that.
In other local news, the Imperial County Public Health Department updated the numbers for COVID-19 situation in the valley on Tuesday evening. The bad news, the death toll from the virus has risen from 23 to 24. The good news, the number of active cases dropped by 69. Tuesday evening's update showed that the number of positive cases increased by 116, going from 1,236 to 1,352. The active cases dropped from 688 on Monday to 619 on Tuesday update. That's a decrease of 69. Individuals who have recovered from the virus went from 525 to 709, an increase of 184. Well, unemployment goes way up. Carroll Buckley, or George Gale has the story.
The latest numbers are for April. They are for the first month affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Non-essential businesses were closed, with several employees losing their jobs. Latest numbers were provided by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department. According to the report, Imperial County unemployment in April was at 28%. That's up from the revised 20.8% jobless rate reported for March and above the year-ago estimate of 15.6%. This compares with an unadjusted unemployment rate of 16.1% for the state and 14.4% for the nation during the same period. In April, there were 20,000 eligible workers unemployed out of a labor force of 71,500 in the Imperial County. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Tuesday afternoon, the county held a press conference to announce that in accordance with recommendations from the state, retail stores in Imperial County are now able to open with in-store sales as long as they follow the required guidelines. Houses of worship will also be able to hold services, but again, there are restrictions and guidelines that must be met. A recording of the press conference is available as a podcast on the KXO website. That's kxoradio.com, or on KXO Radio Facebook page. Imperial County Health Officer Dr. Stephan Monday reminded residents that facial coverings are still required in Imperial County, as is the need to maintain social distancing. Well, the CHP holiday stats are in. Here's more on that story.
Every holiday, the Highway Patrol goes into a maximum enforcement period. The maximum enforcement program went into effect Friday at 6 p.m. and ended at 11:59 p.m. Monday night. It covered the entire three-day Memorial Day weekend. During the three-day period, CHP made 5 DUI arrests in the El Centro sector. There were 5 traffic collisions. They issued 49 citations, including 8 to motorists speeding over 100 miles per hour. In the Winter Haven sector, there were 2 DUI arrests and 1 property damage collision. Good news is there were no fatals reported by the local highway patrol over the holiday weekend. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Talk to a Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Going on now at Derma's Floor Covering, Shaw Floors introduces the Floorvana sale, including the original Cortec waterproof vinyl plank with cork backing and carpet with stain resistant and waterproof. Plus, wood and tile are on sale with special financing on approved credit. Their doors are open and following all CDC guidelines, keeping your family and our family safe. Stop by Derma's Floor Covering in Imperial and see the Shaw Floor Gallery today, serving the Imperial Valley since 1978 and still going strong. Happy birthday.
Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or Medicare supplemental coverage.
Continuing with more local news, an excessive heat warning is in effect, and it could go into the weekend. The warning was issued by the National Weather Service. They say a strong high-pressure system over the southwest will cause temperatures to reach 110 today, 111 on Thursday, and 110 again on Friday. The Weather Service says the extreme heat could continue into the weekend. Overnight lows expected to be in the mid to low 70s. Well, over the Memorial Day weekend, there were Memorial Day ceremonies. George Gale filed the story.
They were held in a few locations because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Public attendance was not encouraged. In Brawley, the annual Veterans Walk from Westmoreland to Brawley was held with about 20 participating. Small ceremony was held at the Riverview Cemetery in Brawley. A quiet ceremony was held at the Memory Garden Cemetery off Highway 86 between Imperial and Brawley. Ceremony was also held at the Veterans Monument in Buckland Park in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A small earthquake jolted the Imperial Valley Tuesday afternoon. The magnitude 3.5 earthquake was felt as a sharp jolt by many in the valley. The quake occurred at just before 1 and had an epicenter about 7 miles southwest of Sealy. There were no reports of injury or damaged. Human smuggling in the Yuma, Arizona area. George Gale has the story.
2 were arrested. It happened late last week. Yuma Sector Border Patrol agents were working the Highway 78 checkpoint near Palo Verde. Border Patrol K-9 alerted to a Toyota sedan that had entered the checkpoint. Vehicle was sent to the secondary inspection area. A search of the vehicle resulted in the discovery of 2 individuals in the trunk of the vehicle. Individuals were identified only as an 18-year-old and a 33-year-old, both males, both Mexican nationals, who were in the U.S. illegally. A records check revealed the 33-year-old had an active warrant for burglary out of Fresno. Agents also found a loaded handgun tucked in the rear seat of the vehicle. They also found $735 in cash. Driver of the vehicle, a 25-year-old U.S. citizen, and the passenger, 19-year-old U.S. citizen, were both arrested and charged with smuggling. The men found in the trunk were deported back to Mexico at the San Luis, Arizona port of entry. Vehicle, handgun, ammunition, and cash were all seized by the Border Patrol. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, we are under an excessive heat warning in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Strong high pressure is building into the region. Temperatures will warm substantially the remainder of the week. Readings during much of the latter half of the week will fall just short of record levels and around 10 degrees above normal. Slightly cooler, but still above average temperatures are likely early next week as an area of low pressure slowly moves towards the west coast. 106 our high yesterday, 73 the low. Sunny today with a high near 109. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 74. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be sunny and hot with a high near 110. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. We have 83 degrees downtown, 35% relative humidity, wind out of the south at 3 to 5 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
As our country continues to work through this crisis, China Palace Chinese Food remains open to serve our customers. Simply call 760-353-1510 for takeout service. You and your family can enjoy the same great food you're accustomed to for lunch or dinner in the comfort of your home or office. If you need a menu, go to ChinaPalaceRestaurants.com. Delivery to your home or office is also available. So order your favorite Chinese food, lunch or dinner dishes like salt and pepper fish or chicken, Mongolian beef or chicken, seafood dishes, and more. For home or office takeout, call now, 760-353-1510, 353-1510. That's 353-1510. Yes, China Palace Chinese Food is now open for takeout service for as long as they're allowed to do so. Takeout service now at China Palace Chinese Food.
It's sports time, brought to you by your Imperial Valley Ford dealers. Major League Baseball and the Players Union, yeah, they're not even close on a deal to restart the season. Yeah, well, the owners shot first, and the players, said, ain't going to happen. The owner's proposal involves massive additional pay cuts, and the union is extremely disappointed. The MLB Players Association said in a statement, "We're also far apart on health and safety protocols." The union is expected to reject the plan and counter in the coming days with a proposal that could include a longer season. And the basketball tournament, an event that has featured former college stars and overseas standouts competing for a 7-figure prize, will proceed this summer. Keys to the plan will be multiple rounds of testing for competitors before entering a sanitized venue, separating the participants and eliminating a team if one of the players tests positive.
When America needed us to build, we built. Masks, ventilators, shields. When local communities and frontliners needed support, Ford dealers answered. And now we're open and ready to serve you. With special offers like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Stop by a Ford dealership or go online. We've made it safer to shop, easier to buy with 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Built for America. Built Ford proud. Available on select 2019-2020 Ford vehicles only. Not available on Super Duty, Mustang Shelby GT350, GT500, F-150 Raptor, and F-650 and 750. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 72 months at $13.89 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment. Program number 21142. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 6/120. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
Well, Arizona State basketball coach Bobby Hurley and ASU athletic director Ray Anderson are, well, they're not agreeing when dealing with harassment allegations against a prominent athletic booster. According to documents, Hurley emailed Anderson in December to express his displeasure with the way Anderson handled sexual harassment allegations by 3 women against booster Bart Ware. We've got football, our final NFL great postseason games coming up tomorrow evening. And it will be New England and Indianapolis in the 2005 AFC Championship game. That's 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by your Imperial Valley Ford dealers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. It's financial news and a brief look at the weather. The Dow Jones Industrial Average right now, well, kind of mixed across the board. The Dow up 78 points at 25,073. S&P 500 off 14, and the NASDAQ down 165 points. Gold is off $11.10 an ounce, and oil down $1.94 a barrel. The stock market, well, the rollback of lockdown measures across the U.S. and much of Europe imposed to combat the spread of the coronavirus pandemic is affecting the market. More people are returning to work. A greater number of shops are preparing to reopen, and society has quickly become accustomed to social distancing measures, according to one analyst. Escalating tensions in Hong Kong and deteriorating U.S.-China relations are not being ignored, according to another analyst.
I understand how challenging this moment is for our families and our communities. That is why our state is responding at every level of government to slow the spread of COVID-19 while ensuring our most vulnerable Californians have what they need. But we can each do our part, and it starts by staying home. I know this is a big sacrifice for so many, but staying home saves lives. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov.
An excessive heat warning has been issued for the Imperial and Yuma valleys. It'll be sunny today with a high near 109, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 74, southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny and hot with a high near 110, east-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Right now, downtown, 85 degrees, 35% relative humidity, wind out of the south at 325 miles an hour. Your border wait, 15 minutes downtown, no waiting sentry, no waiting pedestrian. 30 minutes Eastport, no waiting sentry, 15 minutes Ready Lane, 30 minutes at Andrade. That's it for financial news and weather. CBS News on the Hour coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan in northern New Jersey. It was an ugly night in the streets of Minneapolis. Protesters hurling rocks, police used tear gas, some windows were broken, squad cars damaged. All about the death of a black man at the hands of police. George Floyd's cousin Tara Brown says the firing of 4 officers is not enough.
I don't want the protest to just be for show. I want to see action. I want to see these people pay for what they did.
The CBS's Jeff Pegues says there's dispute over whether Floyd was resisting arrest.
In a video captured by a security camera at a restaurant, it does not appear that he was resisting. But police said that he did resist arrest after they were called to the scene for an alleged forgery.
Well, just after it formed, Tropical Storm Bertha came ashore this morning in South Carolina. CBS News meteorologist Jeff Baradelli says it will mostly bring heavy rain.
Bertha is going to dump a general 2 to 4 inches of rain, and that's going to cause pockets of flooding. Can't rule out an isolated tornado or 2, and the surf is going to remain rough along the Carolina and Virginia coast.
It's the second named storm before the official start of hurricane season next Monday. We're keeping an eye on the weather at Florida's Kennedy Space Center for today's planned launch of a SpaceX rocket with 2 astronauts on board. We spoke with Elon Musk. His company is poised to become the first private one to put people into orbit.
This is the culmination of a dream. This is a dream come true. In fact, it feels surreal. It's hard to believe it is real.
2 veteran NASA astronauts are on board for the trip to the space station. President Trump tweets this morning that social media companies have tried to silence conservative voices, and he threatened to strongly regulate or close them down. Stores on New York's Long Island can reopen for outside pickup as coronavirus restrictions are eased. Karen McAvoy, who owns 4 stores, says she's ready for in-store shopping.
We want to be open for business. We're willing to be open safely and follow all the safety guidelines. We are set up for that.
Chicago's planning to hire 600 people to carry out contact tracing efforts. A day of protest overseas in Hong Kong. Asia correspondent Ramy Inocencio says the issue was China's national anthem.
Hundreds of Hong Kongers from all walks of life protested in the heart of the city's financial district, this time against a proposed national anthem bill. That would make abusing or insulting China's national anthem a crime. The law would also require all pre-college students, primary and secondary, to learn the words and to be able to sing it.
The Dow is up 140 points. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open a new savings account with a rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
As a pro, saving time and money is your first priority. Lowe's can help you save both. Shop on Lowe'sForPros.com and get free standard shipping on qualifying orders of $45 or more. You'll find the brands you trust and can order on the job site or in the truck from any device. Need something in a hurry? Make a quick trip to Lowe's. We're open at 6 a.m. and offer curbside pickup, so you can get what you need and get on your way. Lowe's, here to help you save time and money. Applies to eligible items only. Contiguous U.S. only. Restrictions apply. See Lowe'sForPros.com for details.
There is nothing more comforting than a hot shower, a cozy home, or your favorite home-cooked meal, and knowing that you can do so affordably when you most need it. For decades, families and businesses have relied on Southwest Gas for clean and affordable natural gas. And Southwest Gas is committed to serving you with essential natural gas for decades to come. To learn about the benefits of natural gas and energy-saving tips, go to swgas.com.
There's fallout after an armed protest at the Kentucky Capitol.
Democratic Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear called armed protesters a mob after an event billed as a rally of constitutional rights spread to the governor's mansion where his small children play outside.
Let's start by calling it what it was and what it is. Actions aimed at creating fear and terror.
An unidentified man who helped hang an effigy of Beshear outside the state capitol in Frankfurt has lost his job with an auto dealership group. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Well, it costs $15 a month and debuts today HBO Max, a new streaming service. It includes what's currently on HBO and classic shows like The Sopranos and Sex and the City. Also, former network offerings such as Friends and The Big Bang Theory. HBO's parent company hopes for 50 million subscribers by 2025. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Balance of Nature, changing the world one life at a time.
I don't think I would ever stop taking it because my husband passed away in June, and I really think it got me through that whole process. So I've been taking it ever since because, as I say, everything is better, and it certainly even helped with the stress factor.
Balance of Nature is now offering 35% off on any new preferred order. Go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code FRUITS.
Ready to create your own income with your own home-based business where there's no such thing as getting laid off? If a billionaire entrepreneur spent 5 years and $20 million searching for the next big trend, wouldn't you want to know what he found? If you're serious about making money from home without having to leave home, then write this down. www.goherenext.com. You decide your income. Get the facts now. GoHereNext.com.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it. I love it.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey man, how's it going?
Hi, so I have this stain and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.